today we are going to Margarette Falls, down here in the southern end of Greene County in East Tennessee. I'm not alone today. I have my daughter with me. It shouldn't be too bad of a hike. From what I understand, it's about a mile and a quarter up there from where we're at right now anyway. Moderate to easy hike according to the guidebook. Haven't been there before, so we'll find out together. How about that? At any rate, let's get going. All right, we've stopped for our first composition already, and we didn't make it 100 yards down the trail. This trail isn't very narrow. You could actually drive a car down it, but just with all the snow and everything that we've got laying on all the rhododendron bushes and the mountain in the background, sun just behind it, I thought it might make a nice composition. So we're trying it out. I actually haven't looked at it in the camera yet, but having just turned the camera on, I think I'm going to like what I see. Quite a lot, actually. I better hurry. The sun's starting to peek over. So I'm going to put you on pause. This is happening fast, very fast. You can see the sun is rising. I got one without the sun in it. I'm going to continue to take a few pictures over the next few minutes as that sun peeks over the mountain right there. But here, I'll turn you around this way so I don't get too many lens flares. There we go. All right. I think this is going to make a really pretty photo. If nothing else, I should be able to stitch all these together. Kind of like doing an HDR, but a little bit different. See if I can't get the best out of all of it, because the sun is obscured behind some trees. But I am about 25 mil on a crop sensor, so 25 times 1.6. Do the math, I'm not doing it. F8, 1/30th of a second exposure, 2-second timer, just to make sure I don't have any shaking. Focused to infinity. I do believe that's going to be pure magic. Beautiful little creek right here. We'll actually be beside the creek most of the way to, actually all the way to Margarette Falls from this point on. But this little spot right here, got the sun starting to peek out, shining down on it. Light's just nice. So I think I'm going to set up and see what we can grab. All right. So I've decided to go for long exposure, which means I got to do something to pull that sun back a little bit. So naturally, I'm breaking out my ND filters. So I'm not real sure what I'm going to have to hold that sun back. Of course, I need graduated instead of a full filter. That right there is a 10-stop graduated. It's not quite pulling it back enough. I'm going to stack it with an 8-stop and see if that does it. think that's going to do it. I would really like to do a long exposure on this, but I'm not sure I can do it. It's still an aperture priority. I would rather keep my aperture right around 8 because that's where my camera shoots or this lens shoots the sharpest. But we'll run my aperture on up to 22. It's going to give me a 1-second exposure. Oh, that's pretty nice. I'll be honest, that's pretty nice. But I think I'm going to bracket one. I'm going to do a 2/3 stop bracket on it because I don't want a full stop, not quite. I believe with that I'm going to be able to get what I want. Well, sometimes things just don't work out the way that you hope they would. Had a little accident. Lost the little action camera that I used to vlog with. It went for a swim in an all but frozen creek. So I don't know if it's going to live through that. I didn't have the waterproof cover on it. Odd thing is I almost put it on there. Almost. But I knew it wouldn't pick up audio, so it is what it is. So for right now I am using my Canon. Anyway, in an absolutely beautiful location. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at all that up there. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Even more beautiful is what's in front of me, behind you. I know, I keep looking at the LCD screen. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'll try to stop. Over here is an absolutely gorgeous set of waterfalls, one right after another, Huge rock outcrop. We still haven't made it to Margarette Falls yet. So, here you go, take a look. Yeah, gorgeous. Anyway, I'm going to take this shot. See how it comes out. And be back with you in a minute. So, F20, about a half a second exposure on that. I think it's going to be real nice. A lot of water movement in it and everything. It's going to be beautiful. Anyway, so we're going to move on. We're going to move on up the trail, see if we can make it to Margarette Falls. Well, we've reached the end. We're not going on to Margarette Falls like we'd intended. I didn't realize that there were creek crossings in the creek. Well, if the water wasn't quite this high, you might be able to get across without getting your feet wet, but we can't. And with it only 13 degrees out here, we're not going to try. So we're going to turn around and head back. There you go. Check this out.
This is just how cold it is. It's literally full of ice.
So yeah, we're not getting wet. Got some beautiful pictures though. There's a few that I've taken that I didn't get on camera and say anything about, just because where we were at, it wasn't a good idea. However, we may hit a few spots on the way back out, so stay tuned for that. And moving on. Well, we're back to the main gravel trail here, which means we're about between 1.25 and a half mile from the car. Not far at all. It's been a cold adventure, that's for sure. It's been an interesting adventure, having lost my little action cam in the creek. Fished it back out using the tripod. Of course, now the tripod's froze, but hey, what the heck ever. Got the monopod out of the creek that I was using on it. But hey, all in all, it's successful. Anyway, we're gonna sign off for now. Have a good one.